Ever wondered how pilots plan their flights to ensure safety and efficiency? Every trip in the sky relies heavily on a concept known as flight performance. This encompasses a variety of factors, all of which are essential to the safe and efficient operation of an aircraft. Speed, altitude, and fuel consumption are some of the key elements of flight performance. Speed, quite simply, is how fast an aircraft is moving. Altitude refers to the height of the aircraft above sea level, and fuel consumption is the amount of fuel an aircraft uses over a given distance. These elements are not standalone. They interact together, and it's the pilot's job to manage them. For instance, flying at the correct speed and altitude can help reduce fuel consumption, thus making the flight more efficient. So, flight performance is all about managing speed, altitude, and fuel consumption to ensure a safe and efficient journey. Now, how do pilots plan their flights? Well, flight planning is a critical process that involves mapping out the route, assessing the weather conditions, and calculating fuel requirements for a flight. It's a bit like planning a road trip, but instead of a car, you're in control of a complex machine that defies gravity. Firstly, determining the most efficient route is paramount. This can be influenced by factors like air traffic, no-fly zones, and weather conditions. Speaking of weather, it plays a significant role in flight planning. Pilots need to anticipate wind, direction, and speed, temperature, visibility, and potential storms. Lastly, fuel calculation is crucial. Pilots must ensure they have enough fuel for the journey, including reserves for unexpected events like rerouting or delays. All these elements are meticulously considered to ensure the flight is safe, efficient, and successful. Remember, a well-planned flight is the first step towards a safe and efficient journey. Have you considered how the weight of an aircraft affects its performance? Well, it's a critical factor that can't be overlooked. The weight of an aircraft is defined by a measure known as the maximum takeoff weight, or MTOW. This is the maximum weight at which the aircraft can safely take off, as determined by the aircraft manufacturer. Exceeding the MTOW is strictly prohibited, as it can drastically affect the aircraft's performance and safety. But that's not all. We also have the maximum landing weight, or MLW, which is the maximum weight at which the aircraft can safely land. Lastly, there's the maximum ramp weight, or MRW. This is the maximum weight at which the aircraft can be on the ground, including the fuel consumed for startup, heating, checks, and taxiing to the runway. So, the weight of an aircraft plays a critical role in determining its performance. Now let's talk about the importance of balancing an aircraft. Balancing or centering is essentially the process of managing the aircraft's center of gravity. This center is the point where the weight of the aircraft is evenly dispersed in all directions. It's a crucial factor in flight performance, affecting everything from lift and drag to the aircraft's overall stability. Maintaining this center within the limits set by the manufacturer is vital. Stray too far, and you could find yourself in a situation where the aircraft becomes unmanageable. This balance can be affected by various factors, such as fuel consumption during flight or changes in the distribution of the load, including passengers and cargo. It's not just about keeping the aircraft steady, it's about ensuring its control and stability during all phases of flight. Balancing an aircraft is critical for maintaining control and stability during flight. Always remember, a well-balanced aircraft ensures a safe flight.